President Tinubu, you see all this energy and strategy where you they invest into trying to bring all politicians, governors, political godfathers to defect into APC to help you to win re-election in 2027. All of this energy where una they put into trying to convert Nigeria into a one-party state. Mr. President, if you invest just 50% of that energy and time into making the lives of Nigerians better, to make economy better, bring down inflation, lower cost of living, end insecurity, give Nigerians constant light, President Tinubu, you no go need all those governors. You no go need them. Because, Mr. President, unfortunately, you may be able to buy the support of governors, but you cannot buy the organic law.
Guys, what is happening in Nigeria is a clear indication that our leaders, they don't have our interests at heart. It's a clear indication that our leaders are only there to accumulate wealth, to become more famous, and to make sure that they accumulate wealth for their generations unborn. So tell me why people are complaining that they can no longer get by the policy that our president puts in place. They turn a deaf ear. Tell me why people are shouting of insecurity. They turn a deaf ear. Instead, they are already preparing for 2027. They are only preparing for their second term in the office, even when they have not even finished the 4 years they claim that they won. Guys, President Tinubu need to see this video by any means necessary. Anyway, let us watch the video. When we return, we'll continue. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Subscription is actually free, guys. Thank you for watching and thank you for supporting your girl.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Mr. President, as a concerned citizen, me, Peter, for Nigeria, allow me to give you small advice when no politician around you will ever give you. President Tinubu, you see all this energy and strategy where you they invest into trying to bring all politicians, governors, political godfathers to defect into APC to help you to win re-election in 2027. All of this energy where una they put into trying to convert Nigeria into a one-party state. Mr. President, if you invest just 50% of that energy and time into making the lives of Nigerians better, to make economy better, bring down inflation, lower cost of living, end insecurity, give Nigerians constant light, President Tinubu, you no go need all those governors. You no go need them. Because, Mr. President, unfortunately, you may be able to buy the support of governors, but you cannot buy the organic love and support of the people. President Tinubu, forget all these Yoruba Ronu APC boys where they social media. Some people go follow you for sentiments. Some go follow you based on waiting they won't chop. But you see, they call love and support of the people. If he didn't day, he didn't day. And any power that is gotten outside the people will become your own albatross, because power must come from the people, President Tinubu. And any power where you force upon yourself, where you force yourself upon the people, it go only destroy the country even more. And Mr. President, power is transient. If you no leave power, power will leave you. See PDP now. Shebi, you been the governor of Lagos when PDP been there in power. Out of 36 states, they been get more than 25 governors. Today, we are PDP, we are power. They even boast, say they go rule Nigeria for about 50 or 60 years. Today, how far? Shebi APC self don't start. President Tinubu, make I ask question. If he sure for APC for 2027, share the confidence we wanna get about 2027 election. Now say because you know you have the capacity and competence to rule this country again. And share, you know, say you have performed so well that Nigerians are in support of you to become president for a second term. Or when our confidence now say you have hope in a criminal INEC and a corrupt Nigerian judiciary. And then tomorrow INEC go come and come they talk say they want to begin voting without PVC. See INEC, small yash they shake. INEC will be the only political organization whenever officially declared to defect to APC. And that is because they know say they no go fit do them. If not, they are already the electoral arm of the APC. Mr. President, power is transient. If you no leave power, power will leave you. Officially, they say Mr. President are 73 years old. You have been former senator, former governor, former APC national leader. Your wife 3 times senator. Mr. President, at what point where we ourselves one talk say this country that has given you opportunity to do so much and become so much, make you give Nigeria the opportunity to move forward. Say all these young children every day I dey social media we they cry, we they beg. Nothing else we are demanding for than let the country just be good for people to live. At what what point will you begin to factor the welfare of Nigerians into your actions and political calculations? Nigerians, that is why I want ask una the question. All of una, they see wetin dey go on. The people wey be your oppressors and your rulers, they know they pretend about 2027. Everything wey you dey see dey go on is a careful plan. I want to ask, if politicians don already dey perfect plan APC for 2027, what is your own plan for 2027? Wetin be the plan of we as Nigerians? What is our own agenda? Or na this social media, all of us one day just dey use vibes and inshallah dey discuss things wey no concern us. Na so we want take enter 2027. It's like we wan renew our subscription for premium shege because we have another 4 years of lamentation. All this movement of governor wey you dey see, governor defect to APC, there is no other reason. The reason no dey hard. The more governors are in the ruling party, the easier it is for you to rig elections. Simple. So nobody should be pretending like say we no know. All this one where we quiet. You see wetin dey go on for Rivers State. You dey see Kano. You dey see Delta don join am. The plan no be to win with overwhelming majority. You know, just be able to break opposition enough, get small votes and add and declare yourself winner. And all of us they pretend like say we no know. Look at Rivers State, where one person feel boast say na him make another person governor, and nobody is paying attention to fix that criminal system wey give you opportunity to fit make governor. So the whole of Rivers people no sabi pick governor. My people, all of us between now and 2027, we get one assignment. No leave the fight for one person or one group of persons. They message me, they tell me, Peter, be careful, be careful. No, everybody should decide to speak for our own liberty. INEC is the difference between Nigeria of today and a better Nigeria. Any post where you dey post, just they add fix INEC, electoral reform. If we not get confidence say we fit fix INEC, wetin make us believe say we fit change Nigeria? The thing where APC they use na INEC. So now there you must mount. It is either we go down National Assembly now or we go later. Wetin na they do now na citizen sensitization. We must fix electoral system before 2027. It must be mandatory for electronic transmission of results. You must protect your INEC server. You must ensure that polling unit results are transmitted directly, and all of you should have access to that server. If not, just they prepare your renewed subscription for premium shege. Nigerians, stop pretending to be asleep. Shine your eye. Your oppressors are not pretending. Why are you pretending to not know what is going on? May God help Nigeria. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
They are already preparing for 2027 election to finish up Nigeria. After all, Akpabio said that by the time President Tinubu is done with Nigeria, that we are not going to recognize it. Oh my God, are we now recognizing Nigeria? The worst president has to go to whom? Tell me, who has ever ruled Nigeria in this form? Who has ever ruled Nigeria without listening to the masses? Abacha no even do this one. Abacha is one of the best presidents Nigeria have now. Can you imagine that we are in a democratic system of government and our head bend like this and our chest pressed like this in a democratic system of government? What if we are in a military regime? We are in a democracy and we are like this. How did we get here, God? How did we get here, my people? Is it that these people are not seeing what is happening in the country? Can't they see that the policy that he put in place is not working? Can't they see that removing fuel subsidy and devaluing naira is not working? IMF said that by 2027 that more Nigerians will launch into poverty. And still that the same IMF and World Bank that them still advise him to remove fuel subsidy and devalue our naira. Now what is our gain? Since they remove fuel subsidy, what have we gained? Since they devalue naira, what have we gained? I thought that when somebody is putting things or making a policy, that it should be for the interest of the masses. It should be for the interest of the citizens. Any policy that you put in place that will not benefit the citizen is a useless policy. Is a policy of the dead. Is a policy that should not hold water. Is a nonsense policy. Yes, any policy that any government is putting in place should be a policy that will affect the lives of the people in a positive way, that will give the people hope, that will give people positive energy. How can you put a policy that people can no longer afford to eat ordinary rice o, without meat. We are not even talking about meat. Like, you can't even afford crayfish in the market. How can you put a policy that people can no longer pay their children's school fees in a public school? How can you put a policy that people can no longer buy drugs when they are sick? They are now resorting, going into the bush to go and pluck some herbs. How can you put a policy that people are crying and shedding tears every day? How can you put a policy that doesn't protect the lives and properties of your citizens? And you say that you're a president, you say that you are working. In what way and in what terms? Now what do people care about is how to still occupy Aso Rock 2027. And when they ask question, they are now preparing. What about us? To me, I don't really know what to do, because God knows that I have voted. God knows that I have made the right choice. God knows that I'm saying that we need to vote for these people. But they say that they are the people that build Lagos. I really don't know what they build in Lagos. We can see the building that they put in Lagos. We can see how Lagos is now in London. We can see how people are buying bread 500 naira in Lagos, and other states they are selling it 1,500. We can see how people are buying one cup of beans in Lagos 50 naira, while in other states we are buying it 200 naira. I don't really see the impact. And some people will tell you to hold your governor, hold your councillor. Yes, we hold them, but the person wey cause this kpatakpata na from presidency. We dey manage less level before. He came and promised us renewed hope. We don't even really know that it is renewed next, that is next level shege banza promise and crash of hope. How did we get here, Nigerians? This is terrible. Nigeria is so depressing and toxic at the moment that if you do not hold yourself, Nigeria will drag you down. If you do not call upon whatsoever you hold sacred, you are going to be drowned. God help us, oh. Almighty Jesus help us, oh. This is terrible, my people. But still, God is still on the throne. Guys, I will see you in my next video. Please like this video, comment and share. Turn on the post notification so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be the first to get notification. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and have dominion. Bye bye.